What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video.
Yeah. I'm speaking truth from the cell to the streets. Did 24 years, now I'm finally free. H-strong standing, no chains on me. Ex-con, ex-gang, but my soul found peace. Taught by the struggle, pain made me wise. I seen homies fall, seen mothers cry. Now I'm here to teach what the system denies. From the darkness I rose, Tupac in my eyes. This channel ain't clout, it's the scars I show. Life lessons in these rhymes so the young ones know. Dubs on the mic, watch the wisdom grow. If you walk through the fire, let your spirit glow.
Today I want to tell you about a thing that used to happen in prison. May still be happening in prison now. I kind of doubt it. Because it was a tactic that was used most of the times that I saw it. It was an ad seg. It was back when we had group yards too, right? And it's honestly, and you know, I try to give you guys a glimpse at how treacherous it is. I've told you guys, you know, when you're in prison, any conversation you're having, it's not harmless. It's not harmless. This is the reason why I talk slow when people say it. And it was worse when I first got out, right? But when people say, oh, Dubs talks too slow, I got to put him at 1.5. Put me on whatever you got to put me at, right? But understand, there's a reason. There's no frivolous questions in there. You could be talking to your cellie. You guys get along good. You guys are having a conversation. It's not going to go nowhere. It's between you and him. Then you and him have a falling out. Something that you said in that conversation, he's going to remember. He may become a political rival of yours, an adversary of yours. He may wind up being somebody someday. That conversation that you had, he never forgot. So I try to give you guys an understanding of you always, behind those walls, especially in a level 4, you always have to be aware of what you're saying, what the conversation is. I mean, there's a lot of things, right? Now, here's one of the things that, again, used to happen sometimes in I'd say, and it was a complete dick move. So let's say I'm in A section, right? And there's a guy, and we're going to call him Penguin. Penguin's in C section. We get at Penguin, and me and Penguin are in the same yard group in Ad Seg, right? The Southerners usually had 3 different yard groups in Ad Segs. And say Penguin and I, we're on the same yard group. But I'm in A section, he's in C section. So there's going to be a hit on the yard. Tomorrow's yard in the morning, afternoon, whatever it is, whatever our yard group is for that day. And we need Penguin to get the piece out. Because as Penguin's going to be told, we don't want to get this piece caught up. We don't want to fish it through the sections. So, especially in a 180, because it's got to go under a door, right? You don't want to get no weaponry jammed up in the door. So, Penguin will be told, hey, we need you to do us a favor and we need you to take this out and make sure as soon as you get out for yard, drop it and give it to Dubs. Dubs is going to do a pegada for us. But we need you to bring it out because that's the piece we need used. And Penguin's all right. I was like, I got you. Don't even trip. Just shoot it. Boom. Shoot Penguin the piece, right? We come out to yard next day. I go up to Penguin. Hey, you got? Did the homie send you that? Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna bring it out right now. Block from me, okay? So boom, I post up, talking to him. You know, another homie right there, and you know, Penguin shits the piece out. He hands it to me. Well, he's gonna go wash it. And he's gonna bring it to me. And as soon as he gives it to me, I start stabbing the dog shit out of him. He brought the weapon to his own hit. Think about that. Let me give you a second to process that. That's a move, and it's usually only done when they really want to clown somebody. It's a fucked up move, but it's been done. I told a story of, for those of you that remember, T and Dylan. If you guys remember the T and Dylan story. Nobody knew for a fact who stole the dope. Two people had their hands on it last. T and Dylan. The problem was that Dylan, everybody liked Dylan. That wasn't his real name. He looked like the dude from 90210, the show 90210 named Dylan. Nobody liked T. Not even his homeboys from his area. Like, nobody liked him. He was one of those guys that was very unlikable. I may do a story. If you guys want, he want to be in my celly later. If you guys want, I'll tell the story about him. Some trippy things, right? But anyways, nobody liked T. Everybody liked Dylan. But for those of us that were aware that some dope had been stolen from some stuff that was going to the back, it's hot dope. There's no forgiving that. Period. You don't steal anything in there. But you especially don't touch hot dope, right? So amongst the guys that actually knew, because there was only few people that knew about it, the whispers were it had to be Dylan, right? And we all figured what was going to happen was one of the two has to get hit, and we figured it's going to be T. T was an idiot, but he was smart enough to figure out that nobody liked him and everybody liked Dylan. So what did he do? He went and told his homeboy, his older homie from his area, that everything's taking too long and that he's just going to whack Dylan on his own. Well, T and his homeboy he confided in, their homeboy from their area was actually the llavero, the shot caller, right? He's the one that was running the yard. So they let the llavero know, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna whack this dude, Holmes. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable waiting around, waiting for this to play out. I know I didn't do nothing wrong, so I'm gonna whack this vato. The llavero tells him, all right, handle your business. You got a strap? He's like, I got everything, Holmes. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, cool. They all walk away from each other, but the llavero calls his homie, the one that T confided in. And he says, hey, Holmes, I need you to do me a favor. He said, tomorrow, when this vato whacks Dylan, go with him. Do not get involved. Go with him. Tell him, explain to him. Go talk to him right now. Explain to him that when he's done whacking Dylan, to give you the piece so you can get rid of it, and for him to stay on Dylan. Don't let him get back to the cell. He said, as soon as he hands you the strap, whack him with it. We're getting rid of both of them. We can't figure it out. He wants to whack Dylan, cool. You whack him, and then we get rid of both of them. That's how we're gonna finish this. The next day, T comes out. Dylan was posted up, leaning on some rails, B facility in New Folsom. And T thrilled him. Punctured his lungs, like he thrilled him. And then his homeboy's like, hey, slide me the piece so I can get rid of it. And T stopped, looked at him, and threw the knife over the wall. Again, T was a fucking idiot, but smart enough to know, I've seen this movie before. You're not getting me. So things like that, they happen, you know. You had a guy thinking, you know, hey, I'm going to make things right. I'm going to show everybody I'm not the bad guy. And the decision was in. Can't figure out who it was. Whack them both, but hit him with his own piece. So there's a little story. There's a little insight on how things used to go down. At this point, because there's really no ad seg, I doubt, but they may still do it. And again, it's a dick move. It's to clown somebody, so that they know, like, fool, you brought the piece out and gave it to the dude to stab you with your own shit. Like, you really made that piece in your cell and got hit with it. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. Make sure you stick around and see the commercial for the sponsor, man. Shout out to Vario Liquors. I'm out of here.
Welcome to Vario Liquors, home of the coldest beer in the 209. Chilled to a perfect 32 degrees. From mix-and-go drink kits to both classic and exotic spirits, we've got something for everyone. Visit us at 1870 Countryside Drive, Turlock, California. Catch you at the Vario.